I'm live. Just bringing up the chat so I don't have to keep switching over all the time. Itchiness. Okay. Let's get the drawing pad. This will be interesting. My computer, everything is deciding to be problematic. All my technology seems to be being problematic tonight. I tried to upload a video to a friend earlier, and he didn't get it because my phone decided not to upload it. Pen. So I tried to upload it directly to Facebook so that he could see it. And it's been uploading now for a couple of hours. My phone is running out of power. And it just says nothing but finishing. Okay. And also now my computer is deciding to be a bit of a bitch. And the visual drivers are not doing their job. So I do not know if this is going to work or not. So is this the mesh layer? Yeah, this is the mesh layer. But whatever. We're just going to have to power through it, and hopefully everything will be okay. Everything will be fine. Hopefully. So it's been a while, and I do apologize for that, but I've been busy and also not busy, and I do again apologize for that. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean, I got to do stuff. Huh. I think I need to clear off my drawing tablet. That's how long it's been. Oh, where's my... I have cleaning wipes. Oh, they're behind the screen. Oh, I've got to move the screen and move the camera. It's just a bit of dust. It's annoying though. All the cleaning I've been doing, I've basically got a bunch of dust accumulated on my tablet. I swear there's an easier way. Please don't make everything fall over. Oh my god. It disconnected stuff. What the fuck? Where are they? My cleaning wipes. I put them there. Did they fall off the desk? Is that what's happened? No. Are they in the bag? Oh, for no reason, my drawing board just decided to fall off the wall and hit the back of my chair. It didn't hit me, but my old drawing board decided to just be unhinged from the wall, so it's not up there anymore. Like I said, I've been cleaning in here. So I've been using these Dettol wipes, antibacterial. Smelly too. The smell of dragon fruit, pomegranate, and lime. Splash, splash. Annoyingly, they leave a film over everything, which is super fun. So I have to do this, and then I've got to wipe it with some tissue, which I do have to hand, so that's fine. Whatever. Oh my god, the colour all comes back. Look at that dust. So much dust. I have been using this. I don't know why it's, well, I do know why it's dusty. It's just amazing to me that it is this dusty. Right, I'm going to wipe that properly. But before I do that, I am actually going to wipe my phone as well, because it needs to be wiped. It hasn't been wiped for a long time. I did used to have these like bleach wipes that were really handy, and they used to do really, really well, but they're not very good for your skin, even though my skin's fucked anyway because of all the swimming. But yeah. All the corners. Oh, a cleaning stream, huh? You didn't know you were signing up for this when you clicked on this video to watch it. Me cleaning shit instead of actually doing art like I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, that still hasn't used up all of the moisture. And then lost my pen. So I'm going to wipe the other phone as well. It's all confused. It's like, oh no, you're touching the screen. But I'm not. I'm not touching the screen. I have to remember that I'm doing this. I'm getting this off. Rubber case. Super cute rubber case. Wiping all of it, including the camera. Because I use the cameras. So yeah. I would wipe my other one, but my other phone is currently still doing some bullshit. Okay. It's still not done. It's still not done. I wipe the fingerprint sensor as well on my computers, because they always seem to be like, you know, on the verge of telling me, please clean your fingerprint sensor. And it's like, it's not dirty, but I will anyway. Yeah, this one's now complaining because it's like, I've been touched. That's your point. That is your whole point. It's your whole point, because yeah, I'll turn it inside out. Oh, it's already been turned inside out. Well, I'll turn it upside down and inside out. How about that? I'll do my mouse as well. All the things I normally touch. How about that? Oh, fuck. It becomes super slippery once it's, oops. I don't know where the mouse is. Oh, okay. This mouse is very sensitive. Got to be very sensitive with the mouse. I don't know why I'm whispering. Like, why am I doing that? It says one person's watching, but I think that's me. Yeah, I poked it. I poked the screen. Oopsie. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay, well, that's dried on that. Okay, so I've got to pick up the phone from the floor. Hopefully, it's not been scratched. It's landed face down. I've got to wipe it anyway. I'll re-wipe it anyway. And the dirt, that's typical. The one time it falls off my desk, it's not in its case, and it's got a scratch on the back. Ugh. What you like? What you like? I'll just wipe it on myself. I've only got so much tissue, and this stuff leaves a hell of a lot of film behind. Okay, so that's done. So now that's done. So I'll put that down, and let's have a look at the case. I have to wipe the case, yeah. Just the inside of it. The outside of it can go to hell. I don't care. God, it's got really dirty around the buttons. For those of you watching playback, again, I do apologise. Just skip ahead a couple minutes while I get my bearings. I have no idea what the inside symbols mean. But no, in you go. Back you go. Thank you. It's actually a really good case. It's very simple, but it's a really good case. Okay, I probably need to wipe my wipe the wipe that one more time. Fun. No, get off my thumb. Get off my thumb. I said fun, not fun. And now I'm knocking shit off my desk. More shit off my desk. Yeah, this isn't very good, this stuff for doing screens, but because it leaves a film of antibacterialness. But yeah. Can you see me? Can you hear me now? Nobody? I don't know what's going on. See what I mean? I did say that for some reason shit ain't right here. Something's up. I don't get it. Okay. Now I'm back. There we go. Okay, I'm back. I can see the chat. Yeah. Okay. Now we're ready. Now we are ready. I didn't have to do anything to this. It seems to have dried perfectly on this surface. I don't know why. Okay. I'm being quite red. I think it might have something to do with the fact that I've got a different pair of glasses with the green filters on them. So yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So in the master layer of this. Okay, so I'm doing the base layer color for this. Now, what did we say it was going to be? It was going to be kind of like a silvery gray. It was kind of going to be reflective again. That's the whole reason for the mesh, because of the differences in the reflectivity and stuff. They're going to be all slightly different based on that. That makes sense. I get it. I get it. Okay. Yeah, so we want reflectivity off of the top, and so off the top here and off of that. Got it. No problem. Well, I'm going to stick line on. Beep. And yeah. So we got this blue color, and I think this blue color is more is off of something else, of a project that I did. But what we're going to do is we're going to line it all up on here on the segments. Just variations of this one kind of gray from this blue. I think. And this side's going to be quite dark. This side's going to be quite light, not really fully light. This one's going to be near white, I think. Kind of like the doors. Kind of like the doors. I think it still works. I think the doors still work. So yeah, maybe I should do this on a different layer, just so they don't interact with that. But then again, a layer A segment is going to be a little bit annoying, I think. Fuck it, we'll try it and then we'll merge the layers. Layer 16? Jesus Christ, there's a little layer. Hey, Jeffers! Sorry I'm late. It's okay, dude, you're not late. You missed me cleaning because I was, my thing had gotten dusty with all the cleaning that I've been doing in this office. So, yeah. So, yeah, now we're on a separate layer. I can do this without going over that layer, which is Q. And we're going to be using different grays on this paneling. And it's going to be very flat. It's going to be very flat panels, just so that I can get the panel effect. And I might add some shine to them later, but for now, each panel is going to have its own color. It's going to be its own thing. It's going to be its own little thing. and we've already got the segment. So hopefully this is going to work. Hopefully this is going to work. Okay. But yeah, I am going to turn down the opacity. The opacity. Isn't that a fun word to say with an English accent? The opacity. Beep. So I can see where they're going without this layer interfering with me so much. So yeah, looking great. Well, we haven't done anything new. It's still all there. It's all there. And we're going to be working on this layer. Yeah, we're doing it on its own layer, and then we're going to merge the layers somehow. We're going to see how that works. I'm going to turn the opacity up as well as be down. Beep. For that, just so that it will go a lot smoother. So that it will go a lot smoother, hopefully. So I won't be bombarded by all these lines, and I'll see what I'm actually doing. So yeah. So we're doing the entire structure like we did with the other one. We're doing the complete outline of the entire thing. Doing all of these panels, seeing where the panels are going to go and what they're going to look like and stuff. The interior, I'm not worried about just yet. This interior shot, these shutter doors, we're going to figure that out later because there's going to be lots of greys on this anyway. So it's going to be a thing. So what corner should we start at? I think we'll start at this corner. So I'm going to zoom in a bit, just a tad more, and yeah, I can freeform, so that's cool. Because I want to do these shapes, and I want to get these shapes right, because inside of these shapes are the grid doesn't matter so much, because these shapes are their own panels with their own thing going on. So we want to get these shapes right. So at this side, let's organize the colors a bit more. Let's organize it a bit more. So at this side, it's going to be mostly in shadow, and we're going to be using just grays. We're not going to put in blues this time, because this turned out to be way more colorful than I was hoping it was. I'm going to zoom in just so you can see what I'm doing better. Also, so I'm not worried all the time about my face being in the box. So yeah. There you go. So yeah, that's way too colorful. I shouldn't have done it so much blue, but yeah. So we're gonna just use grays, just use gray paneling for this one. So yeah, we'll worry about this attachment and stuff later. But like I said, I'm gonna try to do just the outline colors. So yeah, so this side is gonna be mostly this kind of gray. I think it's going to be mostly this kind of gray. The top is going to be, oh, it went a bit blue there. Is going to be mostly these kind of grays. So put those. See, they're very different, so that's good. We'll worry about the edges as we get. The edges are going to be kind of like a mix of these two. This edge is going to be kind of like a mix of these two. Yeah, and the front panels are tricky because they're all curved, aren't they? Yeah, they don't go into a gradient. It's going to be mostly almost white though, because it's facing the light source. So yeah. How you doing, Jeff? Can you still hear me and see me okay? So it's going to be almost white. Basically, it's going to be like the airlock door colors. Almost, it's almost. That's a bit too much white actually. I think I'm going to turn it down just a little bit so you can see the grey, but it's different. So they're going to be that. So that kind of covers all the sides. There is another angle down here, and I'm going to just do that as slightly less. So it looks like the top grey. So yeah, you can hear me. Okay, that's good. And you're fine. Excellent. Excellent. Neat. Okay. So I'm just going to get the outline. So there's an annoying curve here. And I'm already on this color, so I might as well just do this. And that's a straight line, isn't it? So I can actually bring it all the way over to the edge here. Oh, it went up a bit. Last second, it went up a bit. It's going to be annoying. It's going to be so annoying. That's perfect. Okay. So it's smooth, 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 smooth. It's almost smooth. It's not really super smooth. I'm trying to get that sorted. We'll just do the flat color now, and then we're going to sort out the sheen of it later. So this is a different panel than the top, the one I've just done. Oh, pen lag, don't do that now. It's super annoying. So this is all one panel somehow. I don't know why I did that. I should have made it come down a bit here. And then separate again here. I'm on the right layer, right? I'm not being stupid. Yeah, I'm on the right layer. You have to check, or you go crazy. Yeah. And then there's another joint here. It's supposed to be at the end of this door. This is where the sketch is kind of wrong. And that joins up with that nicely. So that's supposed to be straight, but it doesn't look straight, does it? Yeah. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. It's all great. And these are going to be different colors, but I've ended up doing them all one color, which is a bit stupid of me. But what are you going to do? I'm going to fix it. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, I'm going to have this as the outline color, and then I'm going to adjust it later, maybe when I add the sheen. because I've got to add the sheen and the windows and all that stuff anyway, so that's something. Straight line, please. Computer, is it on? Yeah, it's on. So I want to get a straight line from here to here. No problems, please. Bink. Oh, it did it. Yay. It's a little bit of... Oh, it's in straight line mode. It's erasing in straight line mode. I hate that. Right. Okay. Stop it. My chair's being clicky for no reason. Right. So variations of this grey. So just very, very slight variations. I'm going to see if the bucket tool will work. Mostly. See, they're all variations of the same grey. Okay. I'll go back to pencil. It's on teeny pencil at the moment. I'll just fill them in. Again, it's all going to be sorted out in the shine. I want to do the shine bit to it. So it doesn't matter if I fix it in a different grey. That's why I wasn't so worried about doing the outline of them. In fact, I'm probably going to do that for all of them because that's easier, and you can tell the different panels like that. And I'm going to put the window in there and everything as well later. But for now, we're just doing the outline. Okay, so this side is even more white. It's even more this white, which is fine. I'm gonna just quickly try to do this panel. Just super carefully do this panel. The outline of this panel. You'll be very careful with the pixels and everything. And then there's like slight curve to this. So I'll do all that now before I use the straight edge tool. Okay, now just to use the straight edge tool. I don't really know what to talk about while I'm doing this. I mean, you get that, right? That needs to line up with that. That's a very thick line. Why did it do it so thick? I don't know why. I'll sort it out in a minute. Oh, I should have done a curve here. Ugh. Stupid. That was stupid of me. Let's go line up with this. It kind of does, and that's an inside. That's the inside of the So I don't have to do that. Fill the gaps a little bit. I've got to do this like several more times So that's a bit annoying, but it's not super annoying. These are going to be lights, these lighting ports, so I've got to remember that. I could have one off to give it that kind of weird rustic texture, maybe. I don't know. When I do that, I'll think about it. Right now, not worrying about it. I want to outline the panels. But we're just doing the edges. We're not doing all of the panels. I'll just fix this one. I'll do that one when I get back to it. Okay, so this is very bright. Use the bucket again. Just slightly different each time. So it's like a different panel. It gets bright as you go up because that's where the light source is. So that's what I'm doing. I'll merge this one. I'll kind of do a weird mergey thing, probably with a paint tool for this one to give it that kind of weird shine, to give it that kind of like, you know, darker on the edges than it is on the middle. Look. Yeah, see, you can kind of see that they're separate panels. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Does it look good? I don't know. Okay, where's the color for this one? Did I move it over there? Right, okay. So I pick that color up, and I'm in bucket tool. Don't want to use bucket tool. That would be bad. Oh yes, there's shutters in the middle. Okay, it's a little bit more complicated, but is this a shutter or is it just a port? I kind of want to, I kind of wanted to make it like a port, like they could open up. So I should just make them their own panels, shouldn't I? I shouldn't. I should leave them alone. I'm going to change the sizing on this one. I think that looks a bit weird because it lines up too much with this edge. It should be in the middle of it, kind of. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, that makes sense. We'll see how it looks. So it's a more outstanding panel, I think. I'm just going to do that. Okay, I'm not on straight line. I'll get on straight line, and do this. That's a rounded edge, so I'm not going to do that one. But I am going to do the back one of this. Way to this line here. Remember, they can be wonky. If I do this wrong, then they could be wonky, and it would all be bailed. Bailed is bailed. No good. Bailed is bailed. And that's going to be to that, all the way to the other side. So that line, is it matching up? Aye, the pen lag. Oi. Beep. The pen lag was really bad on that one. I lifted up the pen and it was like, nope. And then it was like, yep. And then it was all like, and I was like, it was like, and I was like, and it was like, right, okay, don't need straight lines anymore, so get rid of the straight line thingy. So I want to make a nice curve around the edge here. You see why I'm worried? You see why I'm worried about the about it all looking good, you know, and all being finished by the time the contest is. Although I might have a whole year to do this, to do more of this project. So I might have a whole new year, you know, because of virus bullshit. Okay, and I just need to connect these up. And that's a whole door. So I can ignore these lines. These lines of the mesh don't count because of this swing door. I'm definitely going to have a swing door. I don't think I'm going to have it as shutters like I was first depicting. I kind of like the idea that it could opened up. Look at that! Look at that pen lag! Look at what it did. I'm not touching it. It just did that by itself. Yeah. So they kind of swing out, and basically you can attach things to it, or they can come off completely, and you can like plug in something on top of it, or to the side, or something. You know, it's a thing. It's a modular thing. It's a thing that they did when they made this module. And this one, this corner's a bit more complicated to do because you're going to see very, very little of it. So actually, I'm going to cover that in. Because we've got to add shading to it later anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So I'm sighing a lot more than usual because I'm trying not to yawn, for one, and for another, my side still aches. It doesn't hurt as much as it did. I went in the hot tub earlier, and basically that kind of helped a little bit. But sighing, oh god, I said yawning. Sighing, it basically it screws with my diaphragm, and I've got a feeling that whatever's wrong with me, with my side, it's kind of like something to do with my diaphragm somehow. I don't know. The reason why I'm not so intricately even with all of these corners and edges is my eraser's huge. Why is my eraser so huge? To be teeny tiny even than that. Little bits sticking out. Yeah, the reason why I'm not so meticulous with all of these with the paneling is because you're going to see it it's a very subtle effect with all of the different colors of all the different paneling and stuff. So as you saw in that on this side, you can barely make out the different shades, and because of that, I don't have to be so painstakingly accurate with all of the spacing of every single one of these. So this edge is all curves, nothing but curves. So I'm accurate enough with the spacing. But yeah, with these things, it's not laziness. It's literally just because I don't have to be super meticulous with these. I could make sure that all of these are evenly spaced and all of these are evenly spaced and they're the exact same size and all that stuff. And I have, for the most part. But yeah, it's not that big of a deal if you're not going to even see it that much. So yeah. Okay, so we've got this color, and I've still got this color in here, but all of these grays are going to be around about the same. Okay, and I'm just going to do the same thing, just moving the color palette, sometimes a little, sometimes a lot, but not drastically out of the way of each other. And they all end up looking slightly different from each other, and you can tell. So these are very, very thin slivers, so they're kind of, yeah. If I was going super reflective with these panels, which I'm not, I mean, that would be hell. Then I would have to pick what colors I have to do everything else. And add that to the metallic sheen of the whole thing. Which would be incredibly noticeable and shiny and all that stuff. I might even have to do some mirroring and stuff, and that would be a pain in the butt. Okay, how do these ones look? I mean, yeah, see, again, you can see the different shades all the way along. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. There's bumps. I don't mind dents, but bumps is not good. Dents kind of imply that there's like a separation of the plating. But yeah. See? It's subtly different. Each panel is subtly different from the other one. And we're just doing the outside ones, and then we're going to do the the actual side ones and stuff, just because I wanted to get to how it looked for one thing, and also I didn't even know this was going to work. So yeah, remember I'm still learning with this program as well. Okay, so we've done this side. Okay, so we're doing this side now. This side now. So I don't know why my voice went all funny. Curvy bits. I don't think there's any curvy bits. This is going to be a problem. Not a huge one, but it is going to be a problem. Actually, I'm going to turn that invisible. just until I finish doing this, because that's going to be very distracting. Right. So we've got kind of an extreme curve here, and then straight line. But apart from that, yeah, I don't have to worry about any curvy bits, any extra curvy bits just yet. So I'll just do the outline of that. Simples. Okay, and I just need straight lines. I've got the Expanse music now stuck in my head now that I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that just yet, because we're doing the outside. We're doing the outside. Although this is the last one, so I might as well start doing all of these. No, wait. I'm going to turn the pencil teeny tiny, because these are slightly more darker. They'll be a bit more noticeable. It's gonna be a thing. It's a whole big thing. It's a whole big deal. Oh, actually, I do need that curve. Ugh. So that door, we've decided is going to be smooth. Oh, I can't see the bottom. God damn it! I can't see the bottom. Oh, there's another line here. Nearly missed it. It's a very, very slithery. Slithery? thing. And got the ones on the sides. That's a bit too. It's a bit too thin, that segment. That's a bit too thin. That's a little bit better. And it fucked up at the last second. God, how many times I'm going to have to do one line? I want it to be even with the bottom. Like that. Oh, we missed a bit out. I only chickened out, by the way. I was about to basically do a live stream of me gaming instead of doing this, but then I was like, no, because then I'll be disappointed with myself if I don't actually do this. You know, enough of the procrastination. I want to get this done at some stage. The only way I get it done is if I actually do it. So yeah. So I just made the decision to make this line a little bit lower just now. Why? Why is that song stuck in my head? I've got Stop in the Name of Love that's stuck in my head. What is wrong with my brain? Seriously. Oh, did you see that? It fucked up at the last minute. Boop. There we go. I don't mind it. It's just that I don't know why it's in my head right now. What is the deal? Okay, so we got all of these lines sorted. We just need to make the we have to do the curvy lines. Now this is going to be a different color. Oh, it's a strawberry seed. Okay, I had strawberries. I was like, what's stuck on my tongue? Oh wait, no, there's no line here. Oh god damn it! Got to the line. Beep. Beep. Oh, that's too low. Is that too low? It's in the apex of that. Okay, no, that looks fine. The sketch is wrong again. Ugh. Why is the sketch wrong again? This is a different color. This is that white color. So I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so we have to get rid of that. Okay, so this segment here is this bit here is going to be a different color. I was thinking about maybe green, maybe a slight gray green. you know, an off green. Or we could go the complete opposite way and do orange, you know, like space orange. But it's kind of an almost movable piece. It's kind of it's kind of going to be made out of this almost rubber-like material, like really strong rubber, with lots and lots of steel, kind of like a tire. Oh, fuck off! Kind of like a tire. Maybe it could be black. And it's going to be like a tire that it's going to be. It's because the what's it called? What's that piece called? Docking. It's the docking arm. It's because the docking arm is, you know, it's going to make contact with ships. It's going to need some give. It's going to need some kind of like just some wiggle room and stuff. Especially if it's attached to the shuttle bay, for example, it's going to need to move a little bit. So I kind of put like that there so that it can be attached to the station, and it could like have some impact damage, you know, impact resistance and stuff for when ships actually dock, or if they're undocking, you know, there's going to be some movement. So I kind of made up this whole thing where it's kind of a rubber ring that's connecting, that's half embedded into the shuttle bay, and it's embedded into the shuttle bay so that people can move to the shuttle bay and then move into the main lobby. So yeah, instead of being just connected to the station. So that thing could be like a kind of like a rubber. Black would be good. Black is a thing though. All spacecrafts don't use black, and if they do, they use it sparingly because it absorbs a lot of radiation. So when the sun hits it, it's going to be continuously warming up, and because it's space, it doesn't have anywhere to go. It doesn't radiate heat itself because it's, you know, that's space. Space is weird. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know really know what to do with that. If it's going to be like a black rubber seal, then it's going to be all black and have a sheen to it as well, I guess. So for now, I'm going to just cap it off. Yeah. I'll cap it off. I'm off the, yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm just capping these off as well because that's behind this. I don't have to worry about that so much. Again, we're not worrying about this section just yet. We're going to work on that after we've finished all of the paneling. So I'm just capping these off so I can actually fill up this section, actually do our first segments. Because I'm going to go over this again Probably with a black color. Okay. Okay, now let's get to doing the panels. Oh no, wait, I've got to do the bottom, haven't I? Ugh. And I've got to do these sides. It's no big deal. I should do these segments as well, but no, I'll do these segments as well. We're gonna add the gene to them anyway later. Okay, so we're gonna shrink this door down. And it's not going to end here, but I am going to need a segment here, so a panel. I shouldn't say segment, I should say panel. It's going to end, what, in the middle here, I think? To make it match up with the other one. Yeah, I need to cap it off here. And I need the straight line back. Now we're gonna get a real test of how this looks and if it's gonna look okay or kind of shitty, because it's going to be this entire side now is going to be different colors, all in the middle range. Beep. 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 Let's see, that's a big difference. But again, I'm gonna blend them in a little bit more. Beep. Well, so far no disasters. So far. It's a little bit tedious, but I mean it's working. I think it's looking not bad. That one's a bit bright under there, isn't it? I should change that. I don't know. What'd I do? I didn't do that. Did you see that? It just changed everything. Oh, I didn't do the bottom. Ugh. It's way brighter. I don't know. What do you think? Is it looking good? Is it looking better? Let me just quickly do the bottom. One straight line. Ugh. Okay, bucket. You still there, Jeffers? I think I've lost Jeffers. It's okay. Okay, let's see how that looks. Oh, mosquito. Yeah, I'm hoping right end. Land. Land. Fuck's sake. I can hear it. Just don't see it. Bastard. Oh, the drama. Don't. Whatever. Right, how does that look? You know what? For the first color pass of this segment, I don't think it looks that bad. Let's add the other segment just to show. Yeah, doesn't look shitty at all, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, oh, it doesn't look shitty. So we just got to do this bit, little bit there, and that bit on top. That shouldn't take long at all. Should I do that? Do you think I could do that in 20 minutes? Who am I talking to? I'm talking to anybody. I'm alone. I'm very alone. Okay, and I need that color. Beep. Not on bucket, that's good. Okay, now we have to make some hard decisions. Ugh, I hate making hard decisions. I'd much rather make the easier ones. Got a feeling somebody's doing a personality test on me right now. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm just very aware now. That I'm alone. Maybe. So if you're watching this on playback, I do apologize. Straight lines. Okay. Now, the problem is that's going up. Oh, goody. It does. It does fairly line up. Fairly. It doesn't all the way, but it does fairly line up. I'm so glad I did the wire mesh before I did this, because this is so helpful. Oh, that doesn't meet. There we go. I was just about to say, if anybody decides to join the chat, yell or something, I was like, oh, wait, no, they have to join the chat immediately after I said that, if that's going to be a thing. So, never mind. See, now these don't line up. This one's wonky anyway. Oh, the mosquito being in the room kind of just makes me just think that I'm being poked at. Oh, no, I'm not. Just I keep thinking. Right, bucket time. Book it time. I think I made a mistake by basically saying to myself that I'm only going to do this when I'm like once a week or something. Right. It looks a bit patchy, but again, this is only the first pass. I'm going to touch up all of this. when I do the painting, when I actually do the paint part. But so far, it's not looking bad. Doesn't suck. And I've just got to do the top bit now. But the top bit's the hardest part because it's got the set panels on top of it. So that's going to take way more than 10 minutes to do, I think. So should I call it? That's the thing. No, I'll go ahead and do it. It's all straight lines except for the circles. Oh, why did I put circles? Why did I do this to myself? Why? They're all different sizes as well. That doesn't help. Or does it? Because I can put... And then the other one slightly bigger at the top. Or should I just make them equidistant? I think I should make them equidistant. So if we did that, then this one will be... nothing like what I just did. Okay. Okay, pen. Okay, pen. Okay, I see what you're doing. Nope. Nope. Get in there. Let's get in there. Oh, hey, Jeffers. I was actually about to just call it because this is driving me crazy. They don't look perfect, but again, it's going to be touched up. It's going to be touched up. Everything's going to be fine. There's actually a tool on here that you can use to actually get perfect circles. But I kind of feel like that would defeat the purpose a little bit. I'm trying to do this. It's a digital painting. You can't always get perfect circles when you're doing not digital painting. Plus, it adds character. At least that's my story. I'm sticking with it. There you go. I'm also trying to ignore all of the tiny hair movements on my body because seeing that mosquito has kind of like triggered that whole I'm itchy all over kind of response, which is super fun. Come on, Racer, come on. Do your thing. Okay, again, not perfect, but they'll be fixed when the color gets put in, so it's not a big deal. I'm so sorry, Tubbs, but wow, I love it. It's not done yet. When it's done. Okay. We're gonna go maybe a little bit crazy with the straight lines now. So I've got to these segments. Sorry, itchy leg. So this big segment at the top starts about here, goes over here. Oh, that's wrong. That's a bit wonky. It's a bit wonky. Okay. Okay, and again, I'm being quiet because I'm trying to really concentrate on lining this up. So that lines up with that, that lines up with that, got it. Okay, and yeah, I've got to get perfectly in the middle. And should I have another line going across it? I'll do that. I'll do that when I do this one. Because there is a middle line. No, there isn't a middle line. Ugh. Technically, that's the middle line. Okay, it does look a bit crooked. It still looks not bad. Right. Right. Tell me, guys, I need validation. Okay, so we've got these big bits sorted. So I'm going to go into tiny brush mode and do what I did for that side. Okay, it just decided to straight up ignore what I did just now. I hate it when it does that. Why is this so thin? Why is this so thin? It's really aggravating. You're mesmerized by it. It's not that impressive. It really isn't. Not until it's actually being like done. Dunsies. It's being completed, but it's nowhere near. Why are you starting the line here? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, computer? What is the point of that? Okay. One more set, and we've got a little bit less complication because there's not many of the other lines, the vertical lines, to do. Again, sorry for being quiet, but this is very fiddly work. So fiddly. Okay, so now the patchwork is done. I don't have to worry about these ones because they're their own panels, so that's cool. And they're all this color, so we just have to do each of them with the bucket, which isn't going to be hard, question mark. That's a bit bright. That's a bit bright. I'm just got to do this a few thousand times. And then I'm going to save because it's getting a bit crazy. Again, just being quiet because this is fiddly work. Like, not especially fiddly, just kind of it's a bit. Oh, come on. It's like all that work I did to make sure those circles are not wonky, being overridden. Okay. I am gonna fix this with a pencil. Not in line mode. Like I said, I all that hard work I did to make the circles not look wonky. Okay. Boop. It looks not shit. It actually looks like Aztecing almost, Aztecing paneling. That's pretty cool. I'm pleased with that. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I can actually see all of the individual panels. It's not too much. It's very subtle. It looks like paneling. It looks like it's decent paneling. I'm going to keep these colors here for now because these are going to help with the when I did the adding the shine and adding the shading to them. But the flat coloring of them, I'm happy with so far. We can probably get rid of this layer now. hoping that was a good decision because I deleted it. I could undo it, but yeah. So bringing that to full opacity, we can still make out the details of where things are supposed to go, like the lights and the windows, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, this rubber seal thing, that's going to be good. That's going to be okay. I can still do that. Save. So I've just got a bad feeling something bad's going to happen with that. So I'm saving now. Are you still there, Jeff? Because I'm saying my goodbyes. Because that's what I'm doing for tonight. I've been on for I don't know how long. An hour and 50 minutes, according to this. But yeah. Excuse me. I will be back doing this again next week. Otherwise, I might come back and like just quickly visit it to do the touching up to the paint on this one. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm trying to do this with you guys, not just by myself. So I want to make sure that you see everything that happens with it, as opposed to me doing like bits of it without anybody watching me. The problem is that I won't get worried that this is bad. This is going to take a lot longer than a few months. So yeah. Anyway, there it is. So far, it's not looking bad. It's looking pretty good. It's just that this segment, I was hoping to do a whole segment, but yeah, it's been 2 hours. Oh, we've just got the paneling. Oh my god, shut up with the yawning. Jesus. Sorry. We've just done the paneling, which is fine. And we haven't even done all of the paneling. We've still got to do we've still got to do the touching up on the paint and the shading for it. And that's just the paneling. Luckily, everything it's the biggest part of this whole project. The inside of the shuttle itself, the interior, is going to be a pain in the butt. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing all of the different shuttles separately as well. You know, adding them in after I've done all of that, because they're whole spaceships. I'm really sick of the yawning. I'm not even that tired. Jesus. Yeah, they're whole spaceships, so they've all got to be like touched up and stuff. So I'm thinking about doing them later. But we'll get to them when we get to them. Next time we should be doing the touching up of the paint and doing the shut doors and doing the seal thing, that thing on the side. Get that sorted. But yeah, for now. So, my vest is being a pain in the butt. I can't stop yawning, even though I'm not that tired. Okay. But for now, I'm going to go. But no, Jeff, thank you for being here. I really can't do this by myself, just with no talking at all. That would drive me crazy. Just no distractions, no entertainment, nothing. Just with somebody here is it helps. Anyway, I'll see you probably tomorrow, Jeff. But everybody else, I'll see you. I'll see you next week. Toodles.